earlier today that the rowdy table, you know who you are back there, told him that they had been looking forward to this all year long. Due to his immense talent at making it flawlessly, I mean flawlessly, through a meeting, we have had a really hard time this year coming up with fodder for this Swan song. But we're going to give it our best shot and take you through a meeting Vernon style. Make your way forward. Cue the music, Jackie.
Oh no.
Can we start that over? One more time. Let's sit here. Come on, Jackie, pump it up. Louder. Get your rotor running. Head out to the meeting. Looking for adventure in whatever pronunciation. Yeah, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the meeting in a Vernon way. Fire all your words at once and electrify this place. Like a ringing the bell, heavy metal thunder. Reach to the podium with presidential power. I'm gonna make it happen. Take the meeting in a Vernon way. Fire all your words at once and electrify this place. Like a true service club, we were born to be born. We can climb so high, we always want to serve. Born to be Rotary. Born to be Rotary.
Yes. That's some mighty fine music. Thank you, Cousin Sean. Thank you. Welcome to Mississippi, Rotary, on a beautiful day. There's electricity in the air. I am your president, Vernon Pierce. We're going to start Rotary today. I'd like to invite Tom Broussard to come and lead the invocation. After that, Ted Moore will introduce the guests.
Thank you, Vernon. And I'm sorry, I've got to prepare for this. And you're from Mississippi, right? Hang on. I'll make you comfortable.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Take off your shoes.
I'm not ready. You're from Mississippi, right?
I told him to make this brief.
That's a very good use.
In honor of your Mississippi heritage, we're going to make this something that even you can understand. Well, Lord, won't you buy me a Harley Davidson? My friends all ride Hondas, I'm So Lord, won't you buy me a Harley Davidson? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a generator? Now if electricity sure is a chore, I wait for repairmen, stay until 4. So Lord, won't you buy me a generator?
Will thou have said more? Not sure if that's an improvement.
This is going to be scary too.
I only have 3 lines. I think they did that intentionally. Anyway, we'd like to welcome the following guests.
Keep it short.
Okay. We'd like to welcome the following guests to the Rotary meeting. Sharana Day is a guest of Sam Pazazio. Joe Smith is a guest of Leonard Jumniker. And Marilyn Monroe is a guest of John Pashali.
I went over all of those with Ted before so he could pronounce them correctly. If you're our guest, I'd like to explicitly add my welcome, and y'all come back often. Okay, Jackie has here. We have now some committee reports today, and our first is Cindy Cherry, our Nigeria project. Keep it short, Cindy.
Our Nicaragua project expanded this year thanks to members' contributions. We also assisted several local not-for-profits, and the meeting was a huge success.
Okay, now we'll have a membership report from Craig Lovely. Craig Lovely. And your lovely wife is here today. Try and make it short.
Thank you, Vernon. Thank you. This is a great day for me. I am so excited to say that membership has been very busy this year. Primarily, we've been working on recruiting people who have names that Vernon can pronounce. Also, as effective today, Ulinani Trislawski, Ulinani, where are you? Ulinani? Yes, she's now going by the name Jane Doe. And we want to thank our lawyers in the club who have assisted us in changing the names of some of the new members to Smith.
Thank you, Greg. Great work this year. Great. I'm really proud of the progress we've made. Next up, we'll have a projects report from Crane Lively. Lively. Oh yes, Craig Lively. You should have just stayed up here, Carl. Make it short.
Thank you, President. Vernon. I am pleasurated to announce that we are about to begin our first workday on our spring 2010 garden project. Maybe. Sort of. Possibly. I don't know.
Sorry, Craig. I'm in charge of electricity, not the weather. I can turn off the lights, but not the rain. Okay, I'd like to personally make a short report about our international conference in Austria. Cherie and I visited the Aborigine tribes there, so that was really amazing. I had no idea that Austria had so many beautiful landmarks, like the Symphony Hall. I wondered to myself how much power it took to keep that building open. Good question, good question. We spent some time in China on our way and noticed that their electric services were a little bit lacking. But I did attempt to correct it, but I did not have my kilometer with me. And regretfully, I did not have time to go home and get it. It was a great experience. It was a great experience. So I was truly grateful to get to go with my wife, Cherie. We have one more report today before our program. This one from our foundation chairman, Larry BLUI, if you could make it short.
Thank you, President.
Time, not height.
Thank you, President Vladimir. I know, Mr. President, when you were at the Large Clubs conference, you were anxious to join in all the panel discussions, particularly the one about financing foundations. And when you were asked how much money is in the Beaumont Rotary Foundation.
Well, it's like $5 million, I believe.
No, Vernon, you told him wrong. Not $5 million, that's right. Something to strive for. But in reality, we have $350,000. However, I do appreciate very much that you are personally taking on an initiative to try to close that $4,250,000 gap by looking for a small change in the Rotary Fountain downtown.
You got me. You got me good on that one. I don't know how. But seriously, I think it would be great for us to have $5 million in our foundation, and I will personally see to it that we do some projects to raise our foundation level. Cindy, I think that falls under your chair, under your lane. I don't know exactly. I don't have it worked out exactly how we're going to do that, but just. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I want there. Just do whatever you have to do to make it work. Yeah. Okay, Larry, do we have a, let's see here, I wanted to talk about our book project for next year. We're making a few changes. We're going to use the legendary Dr. Suez books. We thought that would be a win-win situation. You just can't beat Vernon, Here's a Who. That's a classic. Thank you, Larry, for a great foundation year. And let's work on that $5 million idea of mine. It's absolutely electric. Okay, I thought we would have one more stump rotary. As you know, this has been a very successful program this year. So here's our final stump rotary of the year. Remember, if you guess the mystery person, then you pay $25 to the foundation. So, Jack, can we have the first photo, please?
Chuck Mason.
No, not Chuck Mason. No, I told you this was going to be a difficult one. Jackie, may we have the next photo, please? I hope this doesn't give it away.
Steve Gilbert.
Ted Moore.
No, it's not Ted. No.
Joe
Not,
Domino.
no, not Joe. Not John.
Joe Donald?
Okay, I guess we'll give you one more chance. Now come on, certainly you can guess it now. Or maybe not. The air is electric with suspense, isn't it? Of course, it's me. I control all power. Hold on, don't worry. Watch this. See, that was easy. Okay, I'd like to take this time to introduce my good buddy, who will be our speaker today, Chris Hurrabear. I know he comes every year, but he does such a great job for us at Entergy in the area of concentration that we want to share his wisdom. I know he needs no further introduction. Do you, Chris? No. Chris Hurrabear.
Well, thank you so much for that kind introduction, Mr. Vernon. When the moon is in the summer house and the wind starts to churn, we get really worried at storm zero. As I've said before, El Nino rules all. Really, we haven't had much of anything to say since 2 years ago when we forecast a strong hurricane season, and then there was nothing. I mean, I tell you, you can't always be right, you know what I mean? It's kind of tough being in that little room with all these weird charts, storms coming off of Africa and coming across to the Gulf. I mean, new baby, you can't make this stuff up. But I'm pleased to tell you that the sands of the Sahara will keep the Gulf cool this year, and then if anything big starts to brew, well, the birds in the Gulf are going to let us know. So, I mean, who needs all those charts? For sure, this will be a mild year for major hurricanes. But before I go, I thought I would consult one other very reliable source. Oh crap, double five! Every time we roll double fives, it ends up being a major storm in the Gulf. I mean, I don't want to alarm anybody, but you might want to think about where you want to take cover. Because, baby, it's going to be Armageddon.
Thank you, Chris. No time for questions. No time for questions. But, Chris, before you go, we'd like to give you a token of our appreciation for coming here today. Isn't this a nice mug? I don't think you have one of these yet. Thank you. And remember, the recipients of these mugs have gone down in Rotary mystery. In closing, I'd like to wish happy birthday to Tom Hillman, Cindy Cheery, Charlie Winebottom, and Uliana Trylowski and Melly Bevilacqua. Before the four-way test, we have a composition by Dean Lynn Castle. Lynn, could you make your way up to the microphone?
Vernon, give me the news. You've got a good case and presidential views. Our lunch is gonna cure our ills. We've got a good case for serving you.
Another standing ovation, please. Lynn, another outstanding job, and cousin Pierce over there. Excellent, Sean, excellent. Okay, I think we've done enough damage for today. Now the four-way test of the things we hope, dream, and sing about. First, is it pronounceable? Second, does it require electricity? Third, how much does it cost? And fourth, does it fall under Cindy's lane? Thank you.
President Vladimir, we know that you are looking forward to your retirement from the leadership of the Rotary Club this year, and that you and Cherie have a great motorcycle trip planned to the great northern states of Montana, and we want to wish you the very, very best.
Okay, I believe we have a gift to show our gratitude for the affliction endured by Cherie. Cherry, if you would come up.
Yellow rose. Perfect, I love it. Sherry, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Beaumont, we wish you well after this year. I know you are going on a motorcycle trip, but for all you've endured, you've joined our clubs, and we appreciate that. Vernon really had a good year. We all know that. I'd like to, before we go, give him a round of applause for the good year that he had. We all know that behind every good man is a good woman who makes sure that it gets done. And for Sherry, we appreciate you being a member and appreciate you standing by him through this year.
Thank you, everybody. I love being a member of Rotary, but I want y'all now understand a lot more. Is that what I go through all the time? Thank you.
I'm sure you wouldn't go on your ride without your helmet, so we need you to come up and accept
Mine
it.
has sling on the back of it.
Take a picture for your trip through the Montana. Keep it short, Vernon.
Well, you know, I heard I get a little rebuttal.
We don't have time.
Let me first thank the team that put this together, this non-stellar performance. Let's give them a round of applause. And I want you to know that I deny everything. Okay, I got a few folks I want to recognize. Randy Fluke, would you please stand? Randy, would you please hand your phone to your neighbor? Most of y'all don't know, I'm up here trying to keep things on time, being a little entertaining and all. Randy Fluke's back there calling me constantly. Y'all don't know how well I kept it under control. So give your phone to a neighbor and do not give it back to him when he gets finished. My good friend, Larry Beaulieu. You know, he is a good friend of mine. He's also my presidential advisor. And I could not have picked a better advisor. He's also chairman of your foundation. As we were putting together my budget and my good friend was helping me, he suggested that I move all the money, Rebecca, from Rotaract and Interact and put it in the foundation. Pretty nice for him because he got all the money and I got nothing. But he's my advisor. He knows better. So I wanted to give him something nice for all the work he did. So I went to buy a plaque and realized I didn't have any money. So what I did was I made him one. So Larry, this is Best Press Advisor Award ever. And so this is for Larry. But y'all know a lot about Larry, professional broadcaster, did a great job for many years on Channel 6. Before I had my first Rotary meeting, Larry and I went out and had a meeting of our own. And I want you to know, he taught me how to talk, public speaking, and how to pronounce names. So it's not me, it's Larry. Well, where'd Pat? He was here, he's there. There he is back there. Pat, being president of the Beaumont Rotary is such an honor. It's one of the proudest things that I've ever done. You get pulled in many ways. The district governor wants you to do this. Your board is run amok. Your president advisor disowns you. Your service projects keep on getting delayed until another president's year. If you ever get that feeling and all's coming down on you, I got a white flag. You just start waving and leave. That's the best thing I can say. So this is for you.
Get it? Yes. Yeah.
Craig Lively, will you come forward?
Right.
I heard it was Kool-Aid.
Speaking of service project, you come right here. Craig had one little service project to do all year. It was to build a garden to support nutrition and services for seniors. What a great organization. You know, they feed the folks at Homebound, and they're dependent on others for food, Craig. While Craig had many plans to do the service project, it just seemed not to get done. So Craig, I thought I'd buy you a little present to help you. So I bought you a shovel and a bucket, but it has an accompanying umbrella to go with it. No more excuses. Lynn Castle. Don't we all love Lynn being the dean? Y'all were supposed to applaud for what's her name? So much creative in writing all those songs. Red badges, going to blue badges. If she only had a songbook, then she could be the rock star of Rotary. So I thought I would go find a songbook for her that would be appropriate for her job here at Rotary. So I went and found this book, Songs to Sing with Babies. Ted Moore. Ted was my vice president, a great guy. A guy that you can depend on. In my world of utility work, you never know what's going to happen next. And sometimes I get called away to a crisis, and I always have to call Ted to run the board meeting. I remember on September the 14th, I had to call on Ted to run the board meeting, and he did a great job. In fact, the board members said, he got us out really early. Thanks a lot. So I wanted to buy something to thank you for all the work that you did in supporting me, but we know Larry took my money. So I did have one thing I want to give you, and it is a speaker's mug. Great job on September the 14th. Wait a minute. So look down my records here. I think you also ran the board meeting on February the 24th. Here's another speaker's mug. Great job. Looks like I owe you one from March the 24th, too. Great job. Somebody's calling me right now. Or something like this, man. Oh, hell with it. Here, just take the pins. Sweet Cindy. Cindy is so much fun to be around. You remember how she used to get up and do the flash mob? Cindy was so nice, as we've already made jokes about taking chances on some of my wild ideas. I suggested we do a day of service, our first day of service, doing the layup projects, all those other projects. And Cindy goes, okay. And it was great. We had many Rotarians for the first time ever to work on a service project. Many Rotarians came up afterwards and said, hey, I got to meet somebody and talk to that I really didn't get to know. It was such a super success. I hope it continues on. Let's give Cindy a round of applause. Another wild idea I had with Cindy was the I Like Me books. Quickly challenged the Cindy Service Lane to cut the budget in half and still do I Like Me books. She teamed up with Karen Newton and they did a fantastic job. So I wanted to give Cindy appreciation. I gave Karen a Paul Harris Fellow for it, but I wanted to give Cindy something too. And I know something that she would cherish forever. So I got a signed copy of that doctor's book, the original Cat in the Hat. Unfortunately for you, I'm the guy that signed it. Gus, can you get that thing I gave you for earlier today? Now y'all are wondering, can't quit calling me. A little bit serious here. You know, our club is very blessed to have Jackie. I've been a lot of clubs across the district and they don't have a Jackie. And they tell me something I already know, how great she is and what a wonderful asset she is to our club. I know many times I've had wild ideas. Jackie would just sit there and smile at me and pat my arm and say, you'll get over that soon. If there's any success in my Rotary year, Jackie deserves all the credit. Failures would be me. Most people do not know how hard a worker she is. I get emails from her day and night, all the time. She keeps me so well organized. She even tries to spell out names for me. Not only is she supportive of our club, she's very supportive of the district, and who just recently honored her with the Paul Harris Award. I have a tiny gift for my huge appreciation for the job she did, and I have some flowers for Jackie and a gift card. I was going to say something about Gus. The only presidential order that I made as president that kind of followed through was I asked for chocolate pie every day, and he did a great job providing me chocolate pie. My time has come to an end. I tell you, it's been a great experience, and I feel very honored to be your president on this very important assignment. We all had a lot of fun, mostly at my expense. But I'm so proud to say what a great organization we have. While the service projects are great, the things we do are great, it's the people that matter the most. I got some lifelong friends here. It's been a privilege. I'm looking forward to Pat's year. Thank y'all so much. All right, let's see. Oh, it says rebuttals. I can do that. Okay, while you're standing, let's go ahead and do the four-way test for my last time. Now, the things that we say or do: first, second, third, fourth, thank y'all all.